Joe Solo Viking. This is JoJo's own channel, but since none of us have our own channel up yet, I'm just gonna do this here. My name is Nick, otherwise known as Nick at Night, one of the three amigos here. And today I'm going to be setting up a fun video, or a set of videos for everyone. So, JoJo mostly likes his Call of Duty, and his boxing, and his fighting, and his, all those types of games. And my brother, who's still picking his name, he's played Dark Souls before, but truth is, neither of them have really played Dark Souls 3. Now, I, being the Grandmaster of Dark Souls 3, the supreme over mediocrity, that is my skill at Dark Souls, and I'm going to make us a fun little build. And so this video is me getting that all set up for us. So you get to watch me make a face and not watch that stuff. So, as people may or may not know, everyone who plays on this channel is a large Smite fan. And so what I like to do to make Dark Souls more interesting, all of the Dark Souls really, but Dark Souls 3 especially, more interesting, is I make character builds. I do cosplay builds, if you will. I have a bunch over on my own. Some of them are meant to be twinks and do PvP, some are just for fun adventuring, some are just to try a weapon out. This is one of the earlier ones that I originally made for myself. I made it as a joke. I made Ymir from Smite, who is a Norse giant, frost giant, for lack of better words. I can't admit that I'm super on top of it, but that's basically what he is. He's the rival of Odin and blah 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 blah, but giant frost giant. Need to stop saying those words twice. So, anyway, I'm gonna try and make this as accurate as I can for our purposes. For our porpoises. Yeah, no, I want that. Okay. So we're gonna do night. None of this matters a whole lot. We will firebomb this shit. So, the basic idea behind this is going to be that burly. He's going to be a burly man. Burly ice giant. Which one is most... Man, they all suck. Alright, we're gonna start with commoner, because this isn't gonna look anything like that. So, Ymir, frost giant, big beard, giant red glowing eyes, blue skin, wields a frost hammer. One of, I don't necessarily want to say the easier gods to play in Smite, but probably one of the ones you can pick up and actually get decent at. He's one of my favorites. If I want an aggressive guardian, I'm gonna go with Ymir. For those of you who don't play Smite, you have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. Ymir is known for his not good vocabulary because he is a dumb frost giant, so you'll be hearing a lot of Ymir is here and stuff like that. So I am sitting here, I'm going to make this this character for them, and I'm going to basically get it set up so that they can basically just plug and play. That's the basic idea behind this video. Because they have never played Dark Souls 3 or have played it extremely little, they're not good at it, and they don't want to play it because they're jerk faces. I say this knowing full well that they can see this video. You're jerk faces! No, it's fine. So what I decided to do was to... Sorry, just thinking for a sec. Base skin color. Here's where things get funky. I'm gonna make them a build. As I said, I made this early. I was surprised to find that this build is actually extremely viable for PvE. And yes, I know everything is in theory viable for PvE, but like, I actually got through the whole game. I beat the game with it. I didn't struggle all that much, to my surprise. And they love Smite, and they both like Ymir, so I'm just going to make this and set this up for them so that they can basically just start and actually enjoy this game. I mean, they're still going to fail. I hope, for those of you who think that, oh no, now there's not going to be any failure. Oh, there will be failure. There will be failure. I got to get this color just right. Ooh, that looks... Ooh, I like it. I like it. That's a nice, like, deep glacier blue. I don't think any of this is gonna help me. If I'm being perfectly honest, I just don't feel like that's gonna help. Face details. Oh god. Alright, well, let's do the easy. Now I have to remember how to do this. Blood red! There is no other color, there is only red. Cool. Cosmetics. Tone around eyes, sure. We're gonna make those eyes pop a little. And yes, I did make him old. He is basically, from my understanding, as old as time itself. So, he's old. He's gonna look a lot different than he does now. I'm working on it. Alright, I need absolute white, which unfortunately, because of my skin color, is not gonna look for this. That's literally white. If you have 0 on all of them, oh whoop. Huge difference, that 5 in blue. So this is the closest we're gonna get to white, which is admittedly slightly unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. So he's got a big fuck off beard. It's much bigger than that, but once again, working with what we have. Now, hairstyle. He's kind of, I mean, his hair's made of ice. It kind of goes back longish, like Ice Mane type. No bangs, so that won't work. I just have to figure out which hairstyle would fit Ymir. And yes, I understand some of you may not are like sitting here going like, why the fuck am I watching this? This isn't Dark Souls, this is the making of Dark Souls. Well, the video says, yes. The making of Ymir. So right now we're looking through all these wonderfully girly hairstyles. I mean, he could be bald. I can't lie, it could happen. Love the not difference that makes. When your skin color is so strange that putting the hair on really doesn't change the look at all. Mission accomplished. Fuck, what is you? I think the pulled back. Yeah, it's not quite right, but it's gonna have to be. Cool. Now here's where things get fun. Alright, I need these eyes to be way larger. Yeah, that's right. There we go. This is a happy looking man. Wouldn't everyone agree? Ymir happy. Ymir club things to death. That's when Ymir is satisfied with life. Okay. Now the fun thing about Dark Souls 3, and let's be honest, many games with character creators, is they give you all these random things. Many of them don't really do what they say they do, so what you have to do is just play around. Now thankfully, if you use L1 or R1, you can, as you can see, really speed through, because otherwise you do this one at a time and you can't see the change. But if you do this like this, you can really see the massive amounts of change that you can enact here. That's not bad. This Ymir is going to look completely different from the one I made. I can already tell. But he does have that long ass, yeah, big blocky forehead. So again, made of ice, lots of rough edges. So we're gonna be throwing some cheekbones and shit in this. Like, he's gonna look strange. He's probably gonna go through several iterations. Like how he looks now is Jeez, what happened to your nose, man? It's a fucking ice pick. Dr. Donez's ice pick. Ye old reference. I can't even tell what this is doing. I see, vaguely. Wow! That is a scary man. I have to fix this nose. Like, this nose is... I'm slightly terrified, I will admit. My own creation is... Alright, now how do I make this guy have a nose that doesn't... Oh, wow, I mean... You try making out with that man with that nose. That's... Oh, that's just... It's not okay. I need width. There we go. Look at that. It's a real nose. It's not just a little arrow point on his fucking face. I do work with miracles. No, he will not be a faith caster. Shut up. Oh, good lord. I don't think he had that big of a nose. Like... Yeah, like, I feel like it was kind of like a straight downish nose. I don't know about your cheekbone height, but I can tell you about the width. We're going wide. I want blocky face. Yeah, I told you, this man's gonna... Oh my god, like... Is it sad that, minus the skin and eye color, I think I know a man that looks kind of like this? Where your face is wider than your head is big? I cannot see your expression, Ymir, so... Make you happy, but we're gonna make those lips a little smaller. Because they're a little scary. Alright. Cool. Let's go down to jaw. We're cranking all this super wide. I mean, I do believe his face is wider than it is tall. I've done work here. Ooh. I think no, it's not okay. He just looks so sad. I kind of love that he looks so sad. I don't know what this is doing. Like, the problem is I've cranked so many things to the extremes that it's really hard. Between that and the beard, it's really hard to tell what I'm actually accomplishing. Let's just make this chin... Oh, I guess... Okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's make that chin large. I'm gonna make this beard as large as possible, so I might as well... In order to do that, I think... Yeah, like, if you peek back here, that chin is... Man, you could impale someone's shoulder with that chin, but we're hiding it with beard. It's gonna be our hidden weapon. We'll make that chin wide, too. Oh, look at that. This is a monstrosity. I will readily admit that I am making it a monstrosity. I wouldn't want to give him an occlusion. Ooh, I do kind of like that. I'm just in awe of just the terribleness that I myself am making right now. All right, I don't hate the nose, I'll be honest. I kind of am loving what I've managed to accomplish. Nope. I need him to look upset. Upset Ymir. Upset Ymir's favorite Ymir. There. That is a nonplussed Ymir. Let's fuck with this a little bit, and then I may or may not undo some of the extremes that... Oh, I love it. I'm officially in love with what I've managed to accomplish. Okay. Let's bring some of this back a little. So that it just to the point where we're not dealing in the ridiculousness. Like, here we go. Like, he looks less of just a science experiment gone wrong. No, I want that all the way. I like that. There that is. Chin. Nope, I liked the chin. But we might crack the jaw back a little. Ymir is... I think it's official. I'm calling this one. Ymir is here. Just go look up Smite Ymir. You'll see a picture. And with what I'm working with, I feel like I've done work. I feel like I've done good work. However, let's take a look real quick. What happens if I blew this a little? Just... It's just so green, then. It's supposed to be white, so we're just gonna go with white. I can't get it perfect. I'm not gonna try. I don't remember him having a tattoo of any kind that would make sense, even though some of these could definitely have some Nordic qualities to them. I just nah. Alright. Save to favorites. Our first horrible character that I made for them. At another time in another place. Cool. He's gonna be a knight, mostly just for the stats. Knight is generally considered to be one of the better starting classes, simply because it, especially if you're just making a melee character, which is pretty much what we're doing, it has the combination of low intelligence, low faith, incredibly low luck, which luck you either build all in and you're going to do a hollow luck build, or you don't at all. So if you're not planning on using it at all, the Knight's a great build because it has the lowest luck stat, therefore you're not having points associated with a stat that won't do you any good. It also has 10 attunement, so it can equip one spell right off the bat, which is useful compared to, let's say, the warrior, who has 6, so I would need to throw 4 attunement in there just to be able to use a spell, and I do want the ability to use a spell, even though the knight armor is so not Ymir. We'll actually probably be using cleric armor. This is a light build. I kind of just like the turtle shell on him, but for the shits and the giggles, we'll be doing a knight. Cool. Alright, well that was the making of Ymir. I will do another playthrough where I set everything up. Basically, I am getting Vort's Great Hammer. Those of you who know Dark Souls 3 know that that's a pretty early boss weapon. I mean, he's the second boss you face. And I will also need to kill the Rotting Greatwood to get the Transposing Kiln. Although I may or may not just hop on Reddit's Pumperum and see if I can't get a trade for it real quick, because then they can fight for it and Rotting Greatwood. The only other thing I really need to get is Pyromancy Flame for combustion. One of the tricks that makes this whole build work is Frostbite buildup is great on Vort's Great Hammer. Gives you a nice little extra damage boost. And then fire resets frost, because otherwise it takes a little while for you to trigger it again. But if you hit him with any kind of fire, you basically just start it over, and you like 2 more hits with the hammer, and you get another frostbite trigger. So what you do is, I mean, you can use fire bombs, you can use a little fire weapon. I like to throw on a pyromancy glove and just have combustion, which is your most basic, like, spit fire at you. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not supposed to do a lot of damage. It's just there for the reset. So I just need to get some light armor, a Vort's Great Hammer, and get the basic pyromancy, and then the character's basically ready to go. It's not a complicated build. They're just gonna see what they can do with the Vort's Great Hammer wielding Ymir and try and beat their way through the game or fail miserably. thanks everyone for watching. This is Nick at Night, signing out.